Hey everyone, it's Tiran and Austin again with Anytime Fitness here in Katy on Pinhook, and we are back with another
Welcome
Nutrition
back.
Monday tip. Right?
Finally, it's that time again.
Yeah, and so today we wanted to start a three-piece series on the importance of sleep. It's probably one of the things that's most underrated, or at least not talked about very much when you get into health and wellness. A lot of times we're focusing a lot on physical fitness, we're focusing on nutrition, what sort of things can you do to hold yourself accountable and be motivated and stuff. But then that one thing that sort of really causes us to do nothing, although our physical body is doing a lot, sleep is one thing that we don't pay enough attention to. And so we wanted to highlight that because I think it can make quite a big difference in all of you when it comes to how you perform. And so we've got just a few things we want to share with you about it. And in this series, we're going to go over sort of what are some of the common traits, let's say, of sleep deprivation. We're also going to talk about how you can position yourself when you sleep to get the maximum benefit of your sleep, so you can get the deepest sleep and also most efficient sleep. And then we're also going to talk about positions that could affect sort of athletic performance and stuff like that. So we're going to cover several different aspects of sleep and how important it is. So Austin, tell us about what are some of the things that stand out about sleep.
Yeah, there we go. So just like Tyron was saying there, so we have nutrition, we have lifting weights and cardio and all that good hard activity, and then sleep. So it is that third, is that final link, and they all tie in together. If you have two out of the three, you're never going to get to quite where you want to be, or especially not as fast without that third one. So first off, we're going to start it off. So this one might sound very opinionated and just coming at you, but no personal. Poor sleep can make you fat. That's our first heading for our first one that we're reading for y'all today. So the reason they say that, well, kind of a mean way to say it, I guess, but basically that stress hormone. So throughout the day, whether it be stressful or not, we are producing cortisol, and then throughout the day, as that continues to increase and increase, at night is actually when your body kind of gets rid of it. So that's when your body's able to strip it out of your body and help process it and kind of get it out of there. So that cortisol is very commonly, it's related and linked to fat gain. So it's also muscle deterioration. So it slows the muscle building process and speeds up the rate at which your body is actually like accumulating fat. So that's one of the main reasons that it can definitely make us fat, but it also just kind of makes us groggy throughout the day, and we're not going to be able to get up and be quite as active if we're tired and yawning and just want to go sit and lay down and be in and out of some power naps all day. So a good night's sleep is a great way to stay in shape.
I think one thing that's important about sleep when it comes to getting enough or not getting enough sleep and how it can affect you is that we have a lot of systems that are in our body, right? And these systems all work really well for the most part. But when we are dealing with our daily activities, sometimes these things can get out of whack for lots of reasons. There's countless numbers of reasons. But sleep allows for us to be able to reset those systems, to put them back in balance. So we have a particular system called our endocrine system. It controls our hormone levels and such. This is one very important system when it relates to fat storage and such, that when that gets out of whack or when we don't get enough sleep to be able to reset it, this is one that can be heavily affected. And so our hormones get a bit out of whack, and this tends to lead to fat storage and lack of productivity, lack of energy. You don't want to get into the gym, you don't want to work out, just because all these systems, and you just feel lethargic and just kind of out of whack. Your systems just haven't been able to reset, and that's something that's very common when we don't have a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I like that. I like the point that sleep, basically, that is our reset button for the day. So that's when your body kind of repairs and fixes all that damage throughout the day. So I like that reset button for the day. And then, of course, I think most people are starting to come around to this. I've even seen some of those real high-end billion-trillion-dollar companies are starting to put out like sleep pods, just so on a take a nap break, go take a 20-minute nap. So go to go workout, go take a nap for 20 minutes, because they're starting to realize more productivity can come when you get that little sleep and get that little mini reset or that mini rest throughout the day. So they can actually help increase our concentration and our productivity throughout the day. So I think that's definitely a good thing. If you're getting 2-3 hours of sleep, your mind definitely is not going to be as sharp as if you got a good 7-8 hours of sleep. So it is a good thing to be sleeping. It'll help you produce at work. It'll help you work out. So it'll help you just throughout the day be a little more sharp, a little more on the ball.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that's important, maybe where we'll end this off, is this particular part of the series, is that of course, when you sleep, this is the time where your body not only resets your systems and so forth,
Yeah.
but it is also a regenerative time period. It's the
Yeah.
opportunity for your body to take and say, look, I now know that I physically exerted a lot. I burned a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I broke down a lot of muscle mass. There, I now need to repair that, and during sleep is the point that really takes place. And so, yeah, this is something that if you don't get enough sleep, you don't allow your body enough time to be able to repair what you did in the gym, or whether you're running or whatever it might be, to make sure your body is physically ready for the next day. And if you just, continuously break down muscle, don't get enough sleep to repair, keep breaking down muscle, don't get enough sleep to repair it, this is just a downward spiral that eventually you just burn yourself out, you get exhausted, and you just say, this is too much, I just can't do it, and you just completely waste it. So definitely need to
I
sleep.
like it. That reminds me of a real quick visualization for that. So basically, if you're right here, you get a real good workout. In the gym, you're breaking it down, and all the growth and all the increase actually comes outside of the gym. So if I start here, get a good workout, and then I don't sleep, and I'm not eating enough, I'm here, and then I work out, and then I come down to here, I don't get enough sleep again, I don't eat enough, I'm down to here, so on. You're here, you break it down, then you wanna go back up. So good night's sleep, good meal, I'm up to here, and then same. That's always the goal. So just stay consistent with it, good night's sleep. I don't think you can catch up on missed sleep necessarily, but you can always start today.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good point. Start today. We'll talk more about how much sleep, ways to sleep, these types of things in the coming series. But just in general, try to get yourself asleep. Set that alarm so that you're going to bed when you're supposed to be, and give yourself at least at least 6-7 hours worth of sleep just to start off. And we'll talk more about that in the coming days.
Yeah.
So there is your nutrition / sleep
Sleep this
tip
week.
for this week. So we'll see you again very soon. Thanks, Austin.
Hashtag Monday. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.